good one right here. When you read this story, that's gonna make your blood boil a little bit. This is ridiculous. A local doctor told she was on the no-fly list for putting a dirty diaper in airplane lavatory. Let's get to it. And there's a video we'll get to as well. Yeah, okay. SeaTac, Washington. A Seattle doctor said United Airlines told her she was on the no-fly list for throwing a dirty diaper in the trash in an airplane lavatory. Dr. Farron Khan said what United told her by phone after she took flight UA 6132 on July 9 with her family from Capistrano, Montana to Houston. The flight was operated and staffed by United's regional partner, Mesa Airlines. United told Como News Con that has been placed on the no-fly list, but the Incordim wants to know who called her from airline and how they got her cell phone number. Khan said the trouble began with the flight attendant on the flight after she changed her daughter's diaper in the lavatory. He started yelling at me and said, "Where did you believe that diaper?" Khan said, "In the back of the plane." "You can't do that. It's a biohazard." The doctor said she was shocked and humiliated and returned to the lavatory to fish the diaper out of the trash that was wrapped in a scented disposable bag. A short time later, another flight attendant told Khan throwing the diaper in the trash was proper protocol. 3 hours later, when the third generation South Asian American Muslim checked in her hotel in Houston, she said she got multiple calls on her cell phone from United Airlines number. "I picked up after several calls, and he said because of the biohazard incident on the plane, you have been placed on the no-fly list," Khan said. Khan said she told the man on the phone she would then have to seek legal resources. But the conversation was soon laced with hatred and profanity, Khan said. She believed it was the flight attendant who made the call. He then said, "You people, you bring your children everywhere." She said, "You should just drive places. You really don't understand that people just want to have a peaceful flight and not listen to your effing children." Whoa. Kerry Washington and the Council on American-Islamic Relations wants the airlines to investigate the allegations. Being a brown Muslim woman, one would think that maybe this is because of her skin tone or ethnic background. So it really raises a lot of questions for us, and we really calling United Airlines and Mesa Airlines to address this issue very quickly, said Ermland Sikweet, who is the executive director of Kerry Washington. It violates every level of professionalism, but it also violates of this woman's privacy and her civil rights. United Airlines released this statement to Como News. "We have reached out to our customer and our regional partner, Mesa Airlines, who operated this flight to get a better understanding of what occurred." Mesa Airlines told Como this by email. "The details as described by our customer do not meet the high standards that Mesa sets our flight attendants, and we are reviewing the matter." Khan, who is a graduate of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, says she's scared for her family's safety. "I don't know how to protect my family from someone who seems clearly unhinged," said Khan, as tears streamed down her face. "So what do I do?" Khan has filed formal complaints with United, the Federal Aviation Administration, and also had contacted police in Seattle and Houston. She says she does not want this to happen to anybody else. "I'm a doctor," Khan said. "Protection, privacy, and information is scared to me." So the fear stems from what else he is able to address, what else he's willing to do, what else he's willing to act on. The doctor said she plans to take legal action to get the name of the flight attendant so she can file a restraining order. And here's the interview that you saw on the news. She's talking to Carter Constance. Yeah, the news reporter for Como. All right, let's play the video.
Fly list for putting a dirty diaper into the trash in an airplane lavatory. A local doctor says that's what United Airlines told her after a flight she took from western Montana to Houston on Friday. Como's Kara Kostanich is live at SeaTac with more on this story. Kara?
That's right, Eric. And United Airlines tells me today that Dr. Farrakhan is not on that no-fly list, but that doctor wants to know how someone got her cell phone number and called her from a United number saying she was on that list.
It was a diaper, baby's poop. You know, like, I just
Dr. Farah Khan arriving home in Seattle today, still outraged about a United Airlines flight she took on regional carrier Mesa Airlines with her family just 3 days ago. She says the trouble began with the flight attendant after she changed her daughter's diaper in the lavatory.
He said, "What, did you just leave a diaper in the back of the plane? You can't do that. It's a biohazard."
So Khan says, humiliated, she fished the diaper out of the trash, but was later told by a crew member that's where the diaper needed to be disposed of. It was 3 hours later when the third-generation South Asian American Muslim had checked into her hotel room, and she says she got multiple calls on her phone from a person who said they worked for United Airlines.
So I picked up, and he said, because of a biohazard incident on the plane, you've been placed on the no-fly list.
Khan says the conversation was soon laced with hatred and profanity.
It violates every level of professionalism, but it's also a violation of this woman's privacy and her civil rights.
United Airlines says they are working with Mesa Airlines and directed us to their team, who told us this by statement. The details, as described by our customer, do not meet the high standards that Mesa sets for our flight attendants, and we are reviewing the matter. Khan, an MIT graduate, says she's scared for her family's safety.
I don't know how to protect my family from somebody who seems clearly unhinged. So what do I do?
Khan has filed formal complaints with United, the FAA, and has also contacted police. She says she doesn't want this to happen to anyone else.
And I just pray that no other family goes through what we went through.
And Dr. Khan showed me that call log. We called that number, and it did, in fact, go to United Airlines customer service representative. Now, she plans to take legal recourse, she tells me, so she can simply get the name of that flight attendant and file a restraining order. Live in Seattle tonight, I'm Kara Kostanich, Como News.
That's crazy. Yeah, but, you know, it's like they said that she's not on the no-fly list now, but they did put her on it. Over what? A freaking, over a dirty diaper? Come on. She took her child with her. Then they resort to, like, call her names, you know, being racist remarks. It's crazy, you know. Again, another race-motivated, tactic to scare people like that. It's crazy. Well, with that said, I'm out of here, Mike. Y'all, peace out.